All greetings, this is Gilles Mancion. I came to say hello and pull out a few cards to celebrate this day, for we are moving. This is a new year of the dog, the Earth dog, because there is 5 different aspects of in Chinese astrology. They're relating to the 5 energy of the 5 viscera of the human body, such as the fire in the heart, the water in the kidneys, the metal in the lungs, the wood in the liver, and the earth in the pancreas. And so those energies are different from the great elements, but they control all kinds of energy systems. And this year, for every year, there is a different kind of element that oversees the animal of the year. And this year is an earth dog. So I'm going to pull out a few cards to see what the guidance we may receive for today. And the situation is the Knight of Gabriel, sure of himself, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. It is time to act. You are passionate for a cause. You intuitively know exactly what to do. So it is about riding forward, knowing the angels are they have our back, so we can go for it. There is really nothing to fear. We are moving forward into these new energies. On the invisible planes, there is the 8 of Raphael. It says, better times ahead. Do what you know is good for you. Spiritual quest. So it is about someone who's right in front of the bridge, but has not yet passed the bridge. So she's going to pass the bridge, and she will see that there will be great opportunities. Yet this is up and coming. It is yet in the invisible world. What we see in the physical world is a marvelous card. This is the 9 of Raphael. It is the card of wish fulfilling. It is. It says, make a wish. Your dreams are becoming reality. A happy time of your life. So it is really the card of magic. It is the understanding. It is this genie, the understanding that life will always say yes. As you know, life will take care of you. As you know, you trust life to provide for you, to fulfill whatever desire, to follow your highest flow. Then life can manifest things in the most magical way. There is this great possibility, and he's got the dog actually on the beach too, which is kind of interesting. He's got a little dog here, and so ask what you want of life. Ask what you want of life, and then be ready to receive it. Some things may take more time than others, depending on what it is and where we're at in relationship to it. But trust that there is great possibility for all of us sudden miracles to happen. What we're working on, we're working on is the divine conduct. It is the Archangel Sandalphon. It says, look for a meaning to your life. Envision a different approach. Surround yourself with friends or masters that have great wisdom. So it is very much the card of it's the Lord of Obstacle. It is the Master of Wisdom. We're working towards this understanding. The archangels will, if you call on to them, they will be able to assist you, to show you things. That they are beings of light. What is an archangel? It's an angel. Angels are divine beings of light that are always working within the divine light in order to minister life. And what will be happening in result to this research is the 5 of Gabriel. It says you are able to undertake any challenge. Move away from people living tragic situation. Show patience towards yourself and towards others. So yeah, in order for us to find true peace of mind, true joy, true freedom, we have to move away from very dramatic situations. We cannot judge people from having to go through those situations, but we do not want to become part of that drama, otherwise we're losing our peace of mind. And so it is important to be able to stay detached and to continue to work on establishing this security of love, and freedom will emerge from that. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful day. In many sense, I feel that a lot of the work I do on the earth will be rewarded by the fact that in the future time I will be able to practice the spiritual connection at all times. For the spiritual connection is a realm of wonder. And the more we advance, the more we progress, the more we are able to see within this invisible world. There are countless subtle dimensions. that will reveal themselves eventually as we are all created to fuse into light and life, to be consumed by light and life. Each individual, each planet, each solar system, each system, each constellation, each universe, each super universe. Eventually, the 7 super universe will be totally fused in light and life. At which point we'll move into a new cosmic era. But for now, time and space and the transcendental aspect of time and space is really what we are implicated in. Yet knowing that we have this inner power, this inner center, this paradise, this inner paradise inside of us that is fully stable, and it is the destiny to return to that place. Paradise is the primal origin and final destiny of all created being, and so it is a powerful understanding that we know that once we reconnect to that sphere, we find a total support, even if we still have doubts, and at time we can always return to that place of security, of well-being. You got to understand that, so we say that God is omniscient and omnipotent, so we have to understand what that means. God is everywhere, when we speak of spirituality. In essence, that if God is omniscient, that means he knows good and he knows bad, he knows all things. So if he knew only good and he did not know bad, he could not call himself omniscient. If God did only good and did not do bad or evil or darkness, then he would not be omnipotent. Yet God is always in the sublime light. He uses all those things for the educations of soul. We got to understand God is not omniscient. It means not all the primal will of creation makes life possible, but then after that there is a will, individual will of each being, celestial being, even earth being, are conditioning this experience of life. So in many sense we want to realign ourselves to the divine order, to the pure love and light of source, and from there to allow ourselves to flow within this current. And so that's the shortest way to achieve well-being and connection. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song by Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd was a rock band. It was very implicated in trying to awaken humanity in the 70s to this dark mind control programming. But this song is still kind of nice. I think it's still there's still up-to-date songs. They're still interesting. It goes like this. Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey you, standing in the aisle with itchy feet and fading smile, can you feel me? Hey you, don't help them to bury the light. Don't give in without a fight. Hey you, out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey you, with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call, would you touch me? Hey you, would you help them to carry the stone? Open your heart, I'm coming home. But it was only a fantasy. The wall was too high, as you can see. No matter how he tried, he could not break free, and the worm moved into his brain. Hey you, out there on the road, doing always what you told, can you help me? Hey you, out there beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hole, can you help me? Hey you, don't tell me there's no hope at all. Together we stand, divided we fall. Well, I hope you stay well connected, so we can unify, we can become one, and from there we'll stand. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.